If you're tired of misaligned cabinet doors and hinges that never seem to sit right, it might be time to consider Cabinet Hinge Jigs. Not only do they help you drill accurately every time, but they also make cabinet installation faster and far less frustrating. However, with so many options out there, it can be hard to choose the right one. That's why in this video, I'll be going over the 6 best cabinet hinge jigs you should consider. Whether you're a professional woodworker or a DIY homeowner, there's something on this list for you. All the links to find the best prices on the products mentioned in this video will be in the description below. Let's get started. Number 6 is the Kreg Concealed Hinge Jig. Before you even pull out the drill, this tool already feels like it's on your side. It's built to remove the anxiety from installing concealed cabinet hinges, especially that moment where one wrong hole can ruin a door. The whole setup is straightforward. Even if you've never installed Euro hinges before, you're not measuring, guessing, or second-guessing yourself. You're lining it up, locking it down, and drilling. The jig works with a standard hand drill and comes with a carbide-tipped 35mm bit that feels solid and sharp right out of the box. Built-in indexing cams handle hinge offsets from 3mm to 6mm, and the stop collar ensures consistent depth every single time. That consistency is what makes it shine, especially when you're installing multiple doors and want them all to line up cleanly. Build quality leans practical rather than flashy. The glass-filled nylon base feels sturdy, and the steel components hold alignment well under repeated use. It's lightweight, easy to reposition, and simple to dial in once you understand your hinge specs. People who've used it often mention how reliable the results are. Installations go faster, doors sit square, and the finished look feels professional. It's not overloaded with extras, but for clean, accurate hinge installs, it quietly gets the job done. Number 5 is the Milescraft 1342 Euro Hinge Jig. Right away, this one feels like it's built for repeat work. If you've got a stack of cabinet doors waiting and you want consistency without slowing down, this jig is clearly designed for that job. The layout makes sense, and once you dial it in, the process becomes almost automatic. Edge alignment knobs let you set the cup hole distance from the door edge, while the locator pin quickly locks in vertical placement at common position. The metal drill guide with a bushing keeps the bit perfectly straight, which is a big deal when you're drilling 35mm hinge cups by hand. It also includes built-in guides for pre-drilling pilot holes, so hinge screws line up clean and doors close the way they should. Depth control is handled through built-in depth-setting fixtures on both sides of the jig. You can choose between 2 common hinge depths without measuring, which speeds things up a lot. There's also a detachable marking guide that helps transfer hinge locations from the door to the cabinet frame, saving extra layout steps. The plastic body keeps it lightweight, though it doesn't feel indestructible. Some users love how fast and efficient it is for full kitchen installs, while others note that careful setup is key for best accuracy. Overall, it's a practical, time-saving option that delivers solid results once you get familiar with it. Number 4 is the Goingmake Metal Concealed Hinge Jig. This one immediately feels more serious the moment you pick it up. There's no plastic flex, no hollow feel. It's all metal, and that alone sets the tone for what it's built to do. If you like tools that feel planted and precise, this jig makes a strong first impression. The aluminum alloy body is paired with a built-in double-bearing drill guide, which keeps the bit stable and reduces side-to-side movement while drilling. That translates into cleaner, more accurate 35mm hinge holes, especially when you're working through hardwood cabinet doors. The included carbide-tipped bit is sharp and cuts smoothly, and depth adjustment is quick with no measuring required. One standout feature is the integrated dust collection bracket. Hook it up to a standard shop vacuum and you can drill hinge cups without covering your workspace in sawdust. It's a small detail, but it makes a big difference when you're doing multiple doors back to back. Offset adjustments from 2mm to 6mm cover most concealed hinge types, and built-in guides help with common screw hole patterns. The quick clamp system locks the jig in place fast and holds it steady during drilling. Users often praise its accuracy and rugged build, especially for DIYers stepping into more advanced projects. The setup takes a minute, but once it's dialed in, it delivers clean, confident results. Number 3 is the GQGP Metal Concealed Hinge Jig. This is one of those tools that looks simple, but you can tell it's designed to speed things up once you understand the workflow. The all-metal body feels solid in the hand, and the flat base sits cleanly against the door, which helps keep everything aligned before you even start drilling. The built-in double-bearing guide does a good job reducing wobble, making the drilling process feel smoother and more controlled than basic plastic jigs. It comes with a 35mm hole saw and a 2mm bit, so you're ready to go without hunting for extra accessories. Setup is quick. Adjust the depth ring, clamp it onto the door, and drill. For repetitive installs, that simplicity really pays off. It works with cabinet doors ranging from 12mm to 25mm thick, and is compatible with most standard concealed hinges. The jig also guides the side screw holes, helping keep hinges straight so doors sit flush and open smoothly. That said, long-term durability is where opinions start to vary. While many people appreciate how easy it is to use and how clean the main hinge holes turn out, some have run into issues with bit sharpness or bearing longevity after heavy use. It's a capable tool for light to moderate projects, especially for the price, but it may not be the best choice for non-stop professional installs. Number 2 is the Gohelper Quick-Set Concealed Hinge Jig. This one feels like it was designed by someone who got tired of fiddling with measurement. From the first setup, it's clear the focus here is speed without sacrificing accuracy. You clamp it on, lock it down, and it stays put, which immediately boosts confidence before the drill even spins. The all-metal body gives it a solid, professional feel, and the dual-axis stabilizer really helps keep the bit tracking straight. It comes with a 35mm drilling bit already integrated, and the built-in depth stop handles up to 15mm, so every hinge cup comes out consistent. Offset adjustment ranges from 2mm to 8mm, covering most common concealed hinges without extra parts or guesswork. One of the nicest touches is the built-in screw hole guide. There's no separate setup for pilot holes. You drill, move on, and everything lines up the way it should. The quick clamp mechanism grips cabinet doors firmly and works with boards up to about 30mm thick, making it flexible for different projects. People who've used it often highlight how fast installations become once you get into a rhythm. The weight adds stability, though it can feel a bit heavy during long sessions. Overall, it's a strong choice for anyone who wants clean, repeatable hinge installs with minimal setup and a very workshop-friendly design. Number 1 is the Koone Metal Concealed Hinge Jig. This is the kind of tool that makes you feel like you've upgraded your entire workflow. It's built from aluminum alloy, and the weight alone tells you it's aiming for precision over shortcuts. Once it's clamped onto a cabinet door, it feels locked in, which is exactly what you want before drilling a 35mm hinge cup. Offset adjustment is handled through clearly marked dials for 3mm, 4mm, 5mm, and 6mm, making it easy to match common concealed hinge specs. Depth setup is fast and doesn't require measuring, which keeps installs moving at a steady pace. The carbide-tipped bit cuts cleanly, and the double-bearing guide helps keep the drill stable and centered. What sets this jig apart is its multi-function design. In addition to hinge drilling, it can also assist with shelf pin alignment and handle hole positioning, reducing the need for extra jigs on the bench. The quick clamp system saves time and holds securely during drilling, even on thicker doors. Most users appreciate how easy it is to use and how professional the results look, especially for DIY cabinet projects. That said, some have raised concerns about long-term bearing durability under heavy use. Still, for versatility and clean results, it's a powerful tool to have in the shop. Thanks for watching. Check the links below for the best deals, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your favorite pick.